Welcome everyone. Today we'll be continuing our discussion of the chapter Evans Tries in O-Level, and in this video we'll be discussing the questions carrying 6 marks for this chapter. So let us directly jump into the questions. Describe the precautions taken by the prison authorities for a smooth conduct of Evans' examination. So the first precaution was that the governor personally supervised all the security arrangements. He took all the necessary precautions to ensure a smooth conduct of Evans' examination. And one of these precautions was to place a microphone in his cell during the examination. And the second one was that Evans' cell was thoroughly checked by Jackson to ward off the possibility, that is to eliminate the possibility of incriminating material. Evans' nail scissors, nail file and razor were taken away from him. A police officer, Stephens, was posted to keep a constant vigil on his activities. That is, he was made to stand out of his prison cell to keep a check on his activities. Mr. McCleary, a parson, was to invigilate. Right? So the invigilator was also frisked he was also checked to make sure that he carried no objectionable material with him, because it was also suspicious that this invigilator might help Evans to escape, which in turn was true. How did the question paper and the correction slip help the prisoner and the governor? So McCleary showed a photocopied sheet to the governor, which had been cleverly superimposed on the last page of the German question paper. The governor decoded it for Newsbury, and by putting together the 6-figure reference, the index number and the center number, and with the help of the Ordnance Survey map of Oxfordshire, he was able to locate Evans in the middle of Chipping Norton. The correction slip provided him with the name of the hotel, the Golden Lion, where Evans was staying. So Evans was beaten in his own game as he left clues which aided in his arrest. He made things easier as he left the question paper behind in the cell. The clues the governor got from it were sufficient to help him locate Evans. So what this answer is basically saying that till the point when Evans was with Carter and Carter dropped him off for Redcliffe ambulance to pick him up, till then his plan was going smoothly. But when the governor came to know that the person who had been left for Redcliffe ambulance to pick him up was actually the real Evans, then his plan failed. Then the governor slowly connected the dots. He even checked the question paper and he found these words, index number 313 and center number 271. He, with the help of the Ordnance Survey map, he connected the dots and he found out that the Golden Lion Hotel was where Evans would be after the escape. So this is how the leaving behind of question paper was a very big mistake made by Evans. But it also aided him to know where he had to go after the escape. So in turn, it also helped Evans and also helped the governor. How was injured McCleary able to befool the prison officers? So the injured McCleary, as we know, was the real Evans, who had cunningly made this plan to fool the prison authorities, to make them believe that they had escorted the real Evans out of the prison. So first, the prison authorities didn't verify McCleary's true identity. A fake McCleary impersonated the real McCleary, who had been bound and gagged in his study. Now what Evans' friends had done, that one of them had came impersonating McCleary and they had real McCleary को उसके ही स्टडी में बांध के उन्होंने एक तरह से हॉस्टेज बनाकर वहां पर छोड़ दिया था. And one of Evans' friends, they impersonated McCleary and the real McCleary and came to invigilate Evans' exam. So McCleary didn't go out of the prison, but he stayed inside the cell. Jackson received a call from the governor that Stephen was to accompany McCleary to the main prison gate. As Stephen peeped into the hole to Evans' cell, he was horrified to see the injured McCleary there. The injured McCleary claimed to know where Evans was. So the only purpose why Evans impersonated McCleary and stayed behind in the prison cell was to fool all of these officers, was to fool them into, engaging them and making them divert from his real plan and make them engaged in finding the fake Evans so that he could escape. He showed more interest in the arrival of police than the ambulance. He drew attention of the governor to the German text on the photocopied sheet about Elsfield Way to the heading roundabout. So this injured McCleary, he showed more interest in the arrival of the police than the ambulance. He was more interested in the arrival of the police rather than the ambulance. Even he was injured, he didn't want the ambulance, he wanted the police. He even drew the attention of the governor to the German text on the photocopied sheet. It was just some tools used by Evans to lure away the governor and his officers. So when the police arrived, before the governor could say anything, he told the officer to go to the Elsfield Way. He pretended to guide the authorities to help them track Evans. Ninjin McCleary, who was actually Evans, he had claimed to seen Evans drying off Elsfield Way. So in the middle of Oxford, where Carter and McCleary were trying to catch up Evans, they were waiting for the ambulance and the police officers. But this injured McCleary, he was more interested, उसको ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट था कि पुलिस जल्दी से आ जाए और वो उन्हें एल्सफील्ड वे भेज दे. That was his way of luring them away. उनको भटकाने की ये उसकी उसका तरीका था. जैसे ही पुलिस ऑफिसर्स आए, उसने किसी को कुछ बोलने ही नहीं दिया और उन्हें एल्सफील्ड वे भेज दिया और अपनी एम्बुलेंस का उसने वेट किया, जो कि रेड क्लिफ हॉस्पिटल से उसके लिए एम्बुलेंस आने लगी थी, वो उसका वेट करने लग गया. बिकॉज एवंस को वही जो एम्बुलेंस थी, फेक एम्बुलेंस थी, वो लेकर जाने वाली थी गोल्डन लायन, वो उसका वेट कर रहा था और उसने कार्टर और गवर्नर को वहां से भेज दिया. So when they reached the examination board, he grudged and the police called for an ambulance and left him there. So in this way, actual Evans escaped, right? So thus the actual police was after runaway Evans, while the real Evans left the prison cell with the police as the only witness. In this way, real Evans, disguised as the injured McCleary, was to befool the prison officers. So the moment Carter and McCleary reached the examination board, where the real McCleary was present, he started acting ill, and an ambulance was called for him, and they left him there only to wait for the ambulance. So that in this way, the real Evans, impersonated as the injured McCleary, was succeeded in escaping. He succeeded in escaping from there. In spite of the precautions taken by the governor, Evans was able to escape. How do you think he was able to do it? So first of all, he was a habitual jailbreaker. He outwitted everyone, and even in spite of all the precautions taken by the governor, he was able to escape. From the very beginning, when the German teacher enters the prison, to the last encounter between governor and Evans in the hotel, the latter outsmarts them in each stage. That is, from the very beginning, जबकि जर्मन टीचर प्रिजन में एंटर होता है और लास्ट इनकाउंटर जहाँ पे गवर्नर और एवंस की बात होती है और वो और गवर्नर उसे एवंस को कहता है कि आई विल सी यू सून, स्टार्टिंग से लेके एंडिंग तक हमेशा जो है एवंस जो है वो उन्हें हमेशा ही पागल बनाता आ रहा था पूरी स्टोरी में. एंड इट प्रूव्स दैट दे आर नो मैच फॉर हिज क्राफ्टी स्कीमिंग. Evans carries all of his plans right under their noses, turning the tables on them, making the prison authorities appear as good-for-nothing officers. He knew that Jackson, who used a rough tone, had some compassion in him. He knew that Jackson का उसके साथ कुछ थोड़ा सा थोड़ी सी फ्रेंडशिप थी और स्टीफन को साफ साफ पता लग जाता कि वो कुछ प्लान कर रहा है, escape प्लान कर रहा है, इसीलिए उसने जैक्सन को बोला कि स्टीफन को मेरे सेल से बाहर रखना. He granted Evans' request to keep the filthy-looking red and white bobble hat on his head during the examination. The hat was actually to hide his recently cropped hair. So all he knew that prison officers will blindly go by assumption. Evans knew that prison officers would blindly go by the assumption that real Evans had impersonated McCleary and gone out of the prison with Stephen. He knew he knew all of them well. So that is the plan he made. He rather stayed inside and made the fake McCleary go out with them. No one checked the identity of the injured McCleary. It was assumed that Evans had hit McCleary and escaped. In fact, Evans is actually officially escorted out of the jail by the prison officials themselves. Finally, at the hotel, when the governor feels that he was able to nab Evans, he dodges him and slips away with the fake police officers in their van. So this is how, even after the precautions taken by the governor, he was able to escape. Because of the tiny loopholes that were left, tiny incomplete arrangements left by the prison authorities, he was able to escape. Because Evans was with them for such long a time, he knew how they would react to his escape. He knew them very well, and he knew that what assumption that they would go by. So on these lines only, he made the plan of his escape. So this shows us how smart he was. And the prison officers were no match of his wit. It was sheer negligence on the part of the prison staff that helped Evans to escape. So this is the same question. This is a somewhat same question as the previous one, and you can see the points and write that it was, and you have to mention the same loopholes that were left by the prison staff that helped Evans to escape. So this is another way of asking the same question, that what were the loopholes that were left by the prison staff that helped Evans to escape the Oxford prison. Describe 3 tricks used by Evans to escape from the prison. So this is a very important question, and it could be directly asked as a 1-mark question also. One trick would be asked as a 1-mark question. Evans was a master planner, and he was called Evans the Break because he was a habitual jailbreaker and had tried to escape the prison 3 times earlier also. So to implement his plan, he bought in a duplicate McCleary during the O-level German examination that he was appearing for in the jail premises. This German teacher who was coming for his daily lessons, he was also not real. He was also he had also ganged up with Evans, and he was coordinating his entire plan. Nobody cross-checked his identity also. So later, when duplicate McCleary escapes posing as Evans, the real Evans pretends to be wounded and tells the prison officials that he can help locate Evans, who had escaped. No one even checked the injured McCleary's identity. The plan would have been banished at that moment only, when the prison officers would look closely towards this injured McCleary, and they would have come to know that this is the real Evans and he is fooling all of us. Everyone thinks that Evan has escaped after hitting McCleary. Then McCleary, who is actually Evans, demands to be taken in a police van to follow Evans. He even shows the clearly superimposed photocopied sheet on the question paper that was supposed to give the details of Evans' escape plan. The scheming Evans carries out all his plans right under the noses of the prison officials, and it outwits them at every step, and he finally has the last laugh after sitting in the van and escaping with his friends. So these were the tricks used by Evans to escape from the prison. Attempt to correct a sketch of the governor in the story, Evans tries a no level. So the first characteristic that he has is actually that he is really gullible, and he quite unfortunately overestimates himself. He thinks that he had made all the necessary arrangements for Evan's examination, and he would not try to escape this time. This goes wrong. His judgment of people is also very poor. He thinks that Evans would not try to escape, and he would not try to use this opportunity to escape. But this also goes, this assumption of this judgment of his also goes wrong. So due to his average intelligence, he is not able to comprehend and understand Evan's shrewdness. He is not able to understand Evan's cunning nature. He is not able to understand how smart Evans is, and how, if he can try to escape from the prison 3 times, why wouldn't he try escaping the 4th time? He ignores the vital matters that require his personal attention. So he leaves Evans with the junior police officers when he catches him from Golden Lion. Rather, he should have taken Evans personally with him to the prison. That would have secured his arrest. Searching McCleary and escorting the wounded McCleary needed his personal supervision, but he neglected these. He became rather casual at the critical times and fails to grasp the complexity of the situation. However, he does reveal a mark of intelligence when he locates the hotel where Evans is hiding on the basis of the correction slip. But then again, he ignores the vital issues, and finally is unable to capture Evans. The only flaw in his handling of Evans was that the governor gets a little overconfident when he tells himself that Evans had no chance of escaping. He overestimates himself and his intelligence, and underestimates Evans' shrewdness and cleverness.